Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some online racing. First race today is going to be at the Tribend Speedway. Going to be doing 3 A-class races today, 8 laps around this one, and all 16 cars in the race. Oh, someone's spun around the wrong way already. Can we try and hold sort of a low line here? Another spinner. Prefer to hold an inside line if possible. Is that another one spun around? No, we've corrected that one. That could have been another one. Big crash ahead on the side. Whoa, and they've done at least 3 or 4 spins there, I think. Well, end of the first lap, and somehow we are up in second place, right behind the leader. So overall, that was quite a good start. Bit of a chaotic start, but hasn't worked out too badly for us. Right, can we do anything about this leader? Third place still fairly close behind at the moment. Hopefully out of punting distance by the look of it as we come around that sharp last corner on the bend. Need to keep in contact with this leader if possible. Not let them pull too far ahead. They've gone slightly wide on that corner, but that means they will get a slingshot down this straight. Back marker's coming up already, and the leader has hit them. I've hit the back of them and I've spun the back marker. The leader's still got through, so everything as it is. And another back marker coming up. They've gone on the outside. Can we follow them through? Yeah, we're closing up. More cars in the way. Obviously with such a short lap, it's you're always in the mix. Can we get an inside line here? Tried to shoot the inside, we've spun them round instead, and we've got to watch this car coming across. We are through then for the start of lap 5, halfway point, and we are up in the lead. Looks like that second place, or leader as it was, has recovered fairly quickly, so they're only about 3 seconds behind coming out of the way. That car is absolutely wrecked on the inside of that corner. Fortunately, they're not in too bad a place actually. They are sort of tucked into the corner, they're not sticking out at all and blocking the track. Right. How are we doing? Second place, only a couple of seconds behind. Third is sort of with them as well. Want to try and maintain this lead, of course, if possible, because if that second place catches up, they will have no qualms now of taking me out. Okay, 2 laps to go. Oh, that was lucky. I was just about to go around the outside of that car there. Unfortunately, changed my mind and backed out. If I'd have gone for it, I would have been in the outside barriers by now. Wasted a bit of time, of course, backing out of that, but it was the right thing to do. Second place now within a second and a half as we start the last lap. Hopefully that's enough, but still a lot more cars in our way that we might have to get past. Coming into this last corner might be tricky. I'm going to take this inside line, see if we can hold it tight, hopefully stay out of trouble, get the back end out of the way quick. It's meant I've come through that corner a little slow, which has allowed second place to close right up there within half a second as we cross the line, but it's going to be a win. 20.588 was our fastest lap. Yeah, unsurprisingly the second place car was the fastest, not by much though, and not enough for them to be able to catch us up. Race 2 today then is going to be at the Eagles Peak Motor Park. Let's see how we get on with this one. Going to stick with the Hammerhead RS. 6 laps around here. Again, it's a full field to start with of 16 cars. Again, I'm going to hold the inside. Quite often it's the best thing to do on online races. If you can get to the inside, you can just push your way round and not get whacked out. Of course, there's always a chance you'll get spun, but we've had a really good start here, up into first place and away. I'm sure it won't last, and of course this track has got so many crossovers at different points during the lap. I'm going to take the outside here, avoid the worst of these bumps. All the tyres are there at the moment though, so didn't want to hit too many of those tyres because that does slow the car down. God, I've made a mess of that corner. I've drifted out wide. Still just about kept in the lead. Oh, they've pushed their way through. Just had to back out of that, otherwise I would have got spun round. So second place now, right behind the leader. We've got a little gap between ourselves and the car behind. Okay, up on the outside then as we come to the first corner of the lap again. Can we slingshot underneath them? No, I'm not going to. I was tempted to go for the faster line of going down the outside of the ramp, but I would have been pushing it to get across cleanly, so safer just to take the ramp. Again, we've lost a little bit of time, but probably the right thing to do. Third place still only a few seconds behind, but we are away. Got to start checking these crossovers now. Looks like we're going to be clear for this one, and they've gone a bit sideways. Can I get the inside? We have got the inside, and I think we've knocked them wide as well. Okay, we are away in the lead then. Have they got going again? By the look of the times, yeah, they've got going again there. Maybe 3 seconds behind, something like that. That was close. Lots of cars coming across there. Okay, end of lap 2 then, and we're up into the lead, and a nice little lead as well. Right, just got to check every single crossover now as we come to it, and either decide to attempt to quickly get in front of any cars coming, or just ease off. There's a nice gap there through the middle. Fortunately, we're going to probably come into that little group coming around this next crossover as well. Yeah, it's going to be close for that one. Are they going to go just in front, hopefully? Yeah, there they go. Now there's a gap. Okay, all the tyres have been cleared out of this right-hand path, so we can go a little bit wider now and get a nice smooth run. This is going to be close as well. Ooh, that must have been really close with that car coming across. What's the gap like now? 4 seconds back to second place. Third place is fairly close in behind them, and then there's another gap, another big gap back to fourth place. Okay, round we come for the start of the fourth lap then, and the halfway point. Back marker on the track to worry about now as well, and one on the crossover as well. Are they there? Where are they? Where did they go? There they are. I was expecting them. I was sort of hanging back almost to let them get across in front of me, but yeah, they were going slower than I thought they would be. Okay, let's push on. Love this track, really good, exciting track, as to be fair as most of the tracks are in the Wreckfest. They're so diverse, all the different tracks, with obviously the gravel surfaces and the tarmac. Some have got the big runoff areas on the corners, others have got the barriers. It's such a nice mixture. And then of course you've got the real entertaining ones like the Hell Ride and Crash Canyon and things like that. Oh, car going around the wrong way. Looking at their damage, they're not going to last long, so hopefully they will get wrecked pretty soon and I won't have to worry about them next time. We are extending the gap quite nicely now. We've got it to a really comfortable level, about 6-7 seconds back to second place. Where's that one going? 1 minute it was going across the cross in front of me, next minute it's going the same way. Just got to hold it together now. Don't need to push too hard, and I'm better to be cautious now at this point. Like I said, if there's any chance of a collision between myself and cars on the crossover, or even overtaking back markers like this, I can afford to just take it a little bit easy. Let's spin them round out the way. That gets them out the way. Oh, there's that one going out the wrong way again. I don't know if that was the same one or not. I'm guessing it might have been. Fortunately missed it again. Okay, through we come then. Just one more lap to complete. Big gap back to second place, so just want to take it easy. Watch for gaps. There's 3 cars coming here across the crossover. They're all going to be out the way though. Perfect timing. As always, the Hammerhead RS is a formidable car to drive in any of the classes, and it's pretty effective on most of the track types. That's going to be close. Yeah, I could see a whole train. There was nothing really I could have done other than stopped, and maybe I should have done that. I mean, we've got a big gap behind us still. In actual fact, they haven't even closed. They've actually extended the lead, so they must have also had a crash, and if anything worse than ours. Right, nip in front of these two. Are we clear on this straight? Yeah, all clear. We are going to be good for a second win today. 54.3, second best lap. Oh, and that was well and truly the best lap, but of course being out at the front, it's much easier to set fast lap times. Third and final online race today then is going to be at the Espedalen Raceway. I'm going to mix it up a little bit here and switch to the Rocket RX. 6 laps around this track, 15 of us this time. into this scary chicane for the first time. Everyone's pushing their way through and I'm going nowhere. Come on, out of the way, push, go. Well, that's not the greatest of starts. That chicane is always difficult. I mean, there was no big crash. It was a very slow speed crash, so I've not done myself much damage, but have wasted a lot of time. Right, into this corner here. Probably got to be one of the most notorious corners, I would have thought, on Wreckfest for being taken out. It's such a tight corner and you have to slow so much, and of course you've got the really fast straight coming in that yeah, there's many takeouts on that corner. Right, can we get a good line through here? Oh, that worked out really well. 3 cars there that were pushing and shoveling their way through the chicane and left me a nice gap up the inside. Okay, we're up into 3rd place, which is a pretty good recovery after the first 50 yards of the race that we had. Down into this tight corner again then. Try and take a tight line. That's a little bit wide, but it's okay, it's safe. Got just enough gap, couple of seconds back to the car behind, so we are safe in slowing down and taking these corners at the right speeds and the right lines that I want. Whoops, out of the way. That was fortunate. That car's in a really awkward position, but the car in front of me just tapped it slightly, but just nudged it out the way. Oh, they've let me pass. Yeah, they didn't want to get spun, so they've let me pass. I'm going to let them go as well. I think we both know what might be coming here. Oh, they've brake checked me. They braked so ridiculously early there. I've slammed into the back of them, but they've kept it straight, and yeah, a little game of cat and mouse there that has unfortunately let 4th place catch up and join in our little battle as well. And of course this is going to let the leader shoot off into the distance as well. It would have been nice to have a chance to catch them up. That Raiden has really messed up that chicane, so we're back now to as we were, right behind this 3rd place car. And back down this straight again. Are they going to brake check me again? They are! Wow, they have braked so early. Go on, into the barrier. Off you go. Right, I've got to be really quick through this section and round this corner now, because they will be looking to take my back end out. We are through. And yeah, they've dropped back very slightly, so I'm guessing they did go through that corner fairly quickly, perhaps looking to take me out. But obviously I was just far enough ahead. Right, how long have we got left? We've just got a lap and a half left. We need to maintain this gap back if possible. Oh no, damn. Back marker right in the middle of the track. No way I could have avoided it. Okay, we are back in 3rd again. And further back now than we were before. Okay, round for the start of the last lap then. Is there any way we can catch that hammerhead up? They've just got a couple of seconds lead and they were quite quick. If they are now far enough ahead to brake comfortably into that dangerous corner, then we have got no chance of catching them up. They have got a back marker just ahead of them, so they might come a cropper, but if not, we are too far back and we might have to settle for 3rd here. They've gone wide. They've gone very wide. They're outside the barrier. They are going to have to reset. They can't, yeah, they're not going to be able to just carry on there. They are going to have to reset, so we are back up into 2nd place. With sneak 2nd. Through we come. Let's see what our lap time was like compared with the leader. 34.4 for us. The leader of the race got a 34.3, so yeah, it would have been nice to have been up with them to have a good race, see how we got on with them, but great win in the Firefly for that leader. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching and see you soon.